You're watching the Northeastern News program that keeps you up to date, aware, and informed on all things related to Northeastern High School. This is High Street Morning News.
Good morning, Northeastern. Today is Monday, September 11th, 2017, Cycle Day 6. I'm Sakayla Richardson.
And I'm Emma Sadowski. And as many of you know, on this day, our country was hit by a terrorist attack in 2001.
As we think back on this tragic day, take the time to remember all those who lost their lives at the World Trade Center in New York City.
And also take the time to appreciate all the people and volunteers who came together after the attack and supported each other, making our country a stronger place.
Yep. With that being said, let's get on to some announcements. Feminist Club will meet in room 112 right after school. All are welcome, so feel free to bring some friends.
Congratulations to all the members of the cast of the fall plays. With close to 40 students trying out, the cast are loaded with talent. The cast lists are posted outside the bulletin board outside of the cafeteria. Rehearsals for the underclassmen play, Just Another Snow Day, begins tomorrow after school on stage. And again, congratulations.
The first meeting of the Model UN Club will be held tomorrow from 2:45 to 3:45 in room 301. Model UN is open to anyone in grades 9 through 12, and we are looking for new members. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Ms. Whitmer.
Are you headed to the fair this week? Support NHS artists with one vote when you visit the York Fair. Vote number 3 at Old Main for our entry in the county-wide high school painting competition. Win our school some money, win the artist some money, and show some appreciation to our school artist. So remember, vote number 3 at the Old Main in the fair this weekend.
Attention seniors, the final days to have your yearbook photo taken are tomorrow, Tuesday, September 12th, and Wednesday, September 13th. You will receive a pass and homeroom with your scheduled time. There is no cost for this photo. Please note that if you do not have your photo taken on one of these days, then your photo will not be included with the rest of the senior class. Please see Ms. Brown in room 203 with questions.
Cedar Crest College will be visiting the College and Career Center, room 403, this Wednesday, September 13th at 1:30. If you're interested, stop by and sign up for the visit, or feel free to just come down at the designated time.
Any sophomore who's interested in running for a class officer position should see Dr. Ward in room 218 after school for an application. All completed applications are due to Dr. Ward by this Friday, September 15th. There will be no exceptions.
Book club members, our next book is in. Please stop by the library and pick up your copy. Remember, we are sharing, so make arrangements with a partner. And if you don't have a partner, see Ms. Newcomb and she will help you find someone. Our next meeting will be held Friday, October 20th at 7 a.m. in the library.
Attention all school clubs. The homecoming parade is coming up, and if you want your club to be in it, please contact Mr. Zirkle or Nathan Eister. The theme for the homecoming is Alice in Wonderland, and the parade itself will be happening on October 12th starting at 6 p.m.
Now let's take it to sports.
Good morning, Northeastern. Last Friday, the golf team had a match against York Tech. Golf team had a match against York Tech. The team had a good time playing, but they fell to the opposing team. The Bobcat tennis team moved their record to 3 wins and only 1 loss with their 3rd shutout of the season, 5-0 over Hanover this past Friday. Courtney Hoff dominated at first singles with a score of 6-0, 6-1 in her match. Sophomore Jillian Lockman came out on top of her opponent 6-4, 6-1 as she continues to improve. 3rd singles, Bryn McDonald stayed undefeated as she won 6-1, 6-0. Adanya Anmokanjo and Aubrey Schaefer both played solid doubles in their match. Freshmen Giselle Castano and Madison Lockman played very well together as they came out on top in their match. Additional wins for the Bobcats were put up by Taylor Forey, Isha Patel, Alyssa, and Katie Harrison, and overall it was a strong showing by the Cats. The football team did great on Friday night. Our Bobcats beat York Suburban 35-0. The team is looking good so far and is exceeding expectations. On Saturday, the boys soccer team won their game against York Suburban as well, beating them 4-2. Also on Saturday, the field hockey team lost their game against Redland High School. Today, the field hockey team will be home against New Oxford at 7:15. The girls' tennis team will travel to Gettysburg today in search of their 4th win. And finally, the girls' volleyball team has an away game scheduled against Ephrata. The game will start at 7 p.m. Good luck to all those teams today, and great job to everyone who played on Friday or over the weekend. One last thing, any girls interested in playing girls basketball this winter are invited to open gyms. Open gyms are Tuesdays from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. in the middle school gym. Now for lunch. Today's lunch we'll be having chicken bacon cheddar ranch sandwich, and the sandwich of the day is cheesesteak with peppers and onions. For tomorrow's breakfast we'll be having waffles or French toast, and tomorrow's lunch will be chicken nuggets with buttered noodles, with the sandwiches being meatball sub or ham and cheese on croissant. Now let's send it over to weather.
All right, so we're looking at 62 degrees right now. The humidity is up there, but the wind is down. It's feeling like 60 though, and it is sunny. So let's take it to the 5-day. So looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're looking at about mid-70s, whole mix of weather, sunny, showers, and cloudy. And Friday, Saturday, we're looking at the same weather, same temperature, but different weather, showers. Let's take it back to the desk.
All right, I'm here with Mr. Swartz. He's joining us in the studio today. Can you just say a few words about 9/11 and this historic day?
Yeah. They say in history, when traumatic things occur, people can remember vividly where they were, what they were doing, what they were eating, who they were talking to. And I remember 9/11 like it was yesterday. It has just burned such an image in my mind. I was in room 214, which is now Mr. James's room. It was 3rd period. It was an early dismissal day. It was my first year teaching social studies, and it was my civics class. And I remember Mrs. Felinsky coming in. She was my co-teacher at the time. And she said, she pulled me aside, just kind of whispered, you know, a plane hit the World Trade Center. And I was thinking just a small Cessna type plane. I tried to get on the internet, it just couldn't even get on the internet. And as events unfolded, you know, hearing that it was a passenger jet, the second tower was hit, eventually the Pentagon was hit, and a 4th plane crashed in western part of Pennsylvania. It was just very memorable, you know. Like I said, I just remember exactly where I was and what I was doing that day.
For a lot of us, we can't remember that day vividly. As the years go on, we just remember all the heartfelt things that people went through.
Yeah. I think the students are seeing it through through videos. I know I show the 9/11 film in my class, and have been for a number of years. I used to show clips off of CNN. You know, and many students just don't have the vivid memories of that day because they're just too young. You know, and I know the current freshmen and sophomores, you know, this occurred before they were born.
Right. Yeah.
And you know, I remember the first few years afterwards, students would say, I was in so-and-so's class, I was doing this, I was doing that, because they can remember vividly what occurred, but it was just a traumatic event. And we're still living some of those events because of the ongoing war on terror. And I know some students have family members who are serving, you know, so it really does hit close to home, but it's something that, you know, as a history teacher and as an American, we need to remember.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining
You're
us.
welcome.
Everyone, think about all the times in 9/11 and pray for everyone that went through that, and also pray for people going through Hurricane Irma right now. All right, that's all we have for today. Have a great day, Northeastern, and stay classy.
Thank you.